All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, team. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I believe you are able to get me loud and clear. Could you give me a one if I'm very, very clear? Just confirm with me if you're able to get me. Just give me a one. Good to see everybody. Moses, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Just give me a one if I'm loud. Elia Kiss, how are you? Mr. Moses Iga, good to have you this morning. Which country are you connecting from? Which country are you connecting from? Let me know. Let me know which country do we have in the house. Which country do we have in the house? Okay. Which countries do we have in the house? Uganda, where? Good to have you, brother. South Africa, Cape Town, good to have you. South Africa. Rwanda, okay, good to have you, my brother from Rwanda. Loyal Chu from Rwanda. Moses Iga from Uganda. Maganjo, good to have you, bro. Ismail from South Africa. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. Yeah, today is an amazing day. It's a Tuesday morning here in Uganda. It's already 12 minutes past 10 a.m. And your trainer this morning, my name is Coach Ashraf. Many of you know me. Kaleja Sumaya, thank you for joining in from Mukono. Thank you for joining in. All right, so I want you to do me a favor. Could you just go in the chat on the WhatsApp groups where you are and type "I'm present in this class" on the WhatsApp group, okay? Just let everybody know that we have started and to encourage them to join us as well. Okay, just go and type "I'm present." Just encourage everybody to join in. Let's share the link. At least we should get to maybe 50 people. I know we can do that. We can push this class to 50 people so that we have as many people as possible on our call. Yes, let's share the link. 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 Let's share the link as I pull up my materials that we want to look into. All right. Okay, so my friends that have been on our previous events, we have held the two major events, especially the physical events. They are the ones I'm emphasizing here. We have held the two big events in Kampala. In fact, now there are like 3 of them. And in these events, we have seen amazing content that has been shared in both the events, including the one we just closed on 9th of this month. And some of you who are not in Uganda, you have missed out on this amazing content. Yet I do believe, I think Coach Julia has shared with us once. I'm a believer that if you are well equipped with information, you can hardly be discouraged. It's not easy to discourage someone who is informed. Only someone who is uninformed, who is ignorant, can be easily wiped out by discouragement. And this piece of information that we have been sharing in these 2 events is so vital for your understanding of the space of cryptocurrency, particularly in the DeFi and with these DAO projects that we are working on. So this morning, I've been requested to come and enlighten everybody who is joining in, to give us a fundamental understanding of what we are doing, and that is going to give you strength to even promote it even more to other people. Because when you understand what we are doing, you won't keep quiet about it. You'll want somebody to know about it. You'll want everybody to join you. That is for sure what I know. So today, I'm going to take you to the foundation of DeFi, of Web3, of decentralized finance, understanding the DAOs. Then we'll be able to also understand how things operate in the DeFi protocol. That is what I'm going to emphasize this morning. If you are ready, type for me 2 in the chat. If you're ready, type for me a 2 in the chat. All right, type for me a 2 in the chat. Good to see everybody joining in from different parts of the world. If you're ready, type for me a 2 in the chat, then we can get started. So we are going to start with a simple introduction of the Web3 and DeFi. Okay, we are going to start with the introduction of Web3, and then we'll be able to transit to even more interesting discussions. Okay, amazing. Let's get into it. Now I want to believe my screen is clear on your devices. If you can see it, just give me a yes. If you can see my screen, just give me a yes. Yeah, give me a yes if you are able to see it. Give me a yes, give me a yes, give me a yes. All right, so this is where we are going to start from. Let's begin from here. Let's begin from here. All right, let's begin from here. What is Web3? What is DeFi? We want to understand the future of finance. Okay, this is going to build a solid foundation for you to be able to build your Oracle business with confidence and more energy. All right, now first of all, we want to get clear about this statement. So these are very important terminologies that you need to get clear on as a leader or someone who is trying to make serious income out of Oracle. Oracle falls under what we call decentralized finance, okay, in crypto. Now, crypto by nature is meant to be decentralized. What is decentralization? Decentralization as a term, it simply means anything that has no central authority. Any organization that doesn't have a central authority, it is decentralized. If it has central authority, it is centralized. So examples of centralized systems or institutions are our governments. Our governments have a president. So a president is the central authority. You know, when we come to money, money is printed by a certain institution. If it is printed by a certain institution, then that money is centralized. An example is your currency, is our currency in Uganda. It is centralized. It means Bank of Uganda is responsible. It can even increase the quantity of that, of the amount or the quantity of the papers or the coins in circulation anytime they want, and that's what causes devaluation. All right, so that is a centralized system. Banks are centralized systems. Okay, they have a CEO, they have someone who owns it. There is someone who makes final decisions. They decide what to do with whatever is in that institution, including your money. So the moment you get your money and deposit it in that particular account of yours in your bank, it's no longer in your control. It's no longer, you no longer have full control over it. The guy who owns the bank can wake up in the morning and use it to do whatever he wants. He can borrow it to people. And yes, that is what happens. They do borrow your money to other people without your permission. As long as it is in your account, as long as you give it, you put it in your account, they leave there the digits. They leave there the digits. So they will put you the digits and you'll be like, okay, I'm seeing money, but in actual sense, that money is somewhere else doing the job. An investor who has a big project running came and borrowed it, and that person is using it to make more money. Okay, so that is a central authority. You've experienced scenarios where you want to withdraw your money from the system, you want to withdraw your money from a bank, and the bank tells you we are having some technical challenges. Not all the time it's technical challenge. Sometimes it's because the money you want to withdraw at the moment is not available. It's working somewhere. So that's the central authority. Okay, that's what we call centralized finance. So it takes away power from the owner of the money. It takes away control over what happens, over the value of your money, including the value of your money. Okay, so this is not just about security, because I'm now decentralized finance or centralized finance. When it comes to security, it takes it away from you, centralized finance. But number two, it also takes away control over the value of your money. All right? So the value of your money, you don't have control over it. It can be valued high, it can be valued low at any time. All right? At any time. Because you are no longer in control of it. So they can make more money, which will cause the one you have already in your account lose value. When the supply increase, the value has to go down. When the supply reduces, okay, the value goes up. So if you have $10,000, okay, right now in your account, and they print more dollars, it means the quantity, the supply has increased, which eventually will make this your 10,000 in the account less valuable. So what it could buy for you before the more dollars came in, it can't buy after it came in. The value has gone down. I hope this makes sense to you. So it's important to understand decentralized finance. Now, understanding after that information of centralized finance, the coming of decentralized finance is to give back power to the owners, the money owners, the real owners of money, you and me. The coming of centralized finance is to give you back control over security and value of what you have, of what you've worked for. Give me a yes, give me a one if that's so far sitting in, if that is getting clear. Now, this includes even Bitcoin. The genesis of cryptocurrency was in fact to provide decentralization in finance. When you trace back Bitcoin, by nature, Bitcoin is a decentralized currency. It is a decentralized currency altogether. Now, in a decentralized finance is where we find no CEO, no one to print more money, no one to keep your money somewhere. You have full control over it. However, in crypto as well, in as much as cryptos like Bitcoin, which is the mother of all cryptocurrencies, they are decentralized in nature. They are systems or institutions, even currencies, cryptocurrencies, that come out to be centralized. All right? So many of the organizations that you are going to find in cryptocurrencies, in as much as they are in a decentralized space, they are centralized themselves. For example, exchanges, as we are going to look at them. Sofika West, please stop writing in the screen. Yes, Sofika West, please stop writing in the screen to allow people to follow through properly. Okay, so exchanges, many of the exchanges that allows us to change our cryptocurrencies into the fiat currencies like Ugandan shilling, like the dollars, like the Kenya shilling. They are centralized in nature. Okay, like Binance, like Mexi, like mention them, like Bank. Those are centralized systems because they have a CEO, they have someone. So they can wake up and say, okay, you cannot withdraw Monday to Friday, you can only withdraw Saturday and Sunday. And you won't have anything to do about it. Okay? What about most of the robots we use to trade? The robots we hire, including the most famous robot that we have used for a long time, up to now, many of you use it. It is centralized. And that's why rules change. One thing you expect in a centralized system is that anytime the rules can change. The rules can change, which doesn't happen in a decentralized finance. Now let's now go back and understand what we mean when we say DeFi is banking without banks. Keeping your money without trusting it with anyone. You have full control over it. You are in full control over it. You are in control over the security of your money. You are in full control even over the value of your money. Isn't that amazing, guys? The people have power of the value of their money. They can choose the value of their currency. They can choose how they store, how they keep their money. Does that make it even more interesting? Give me a yes if you are following me. All together. Decentralized finance says, no. We are not going to dictate. No one is going to dictate for us how to keep our money safe. We have full control over the security of our money. But also, no one is going to dictate the value of our money. We can choose how much our money is valued at. I find that interesting because it means people can choose to push their currency up or down. It is decentralized. It is owned by many people and no one owns all of it. No one has this full control over it. Everybody has full control over their own money, which makes it interesting. Now, where does this miracle come from? Where does the miracle of decentralized finance come from? This miracle of decentralized finance comes from the technology or the power of blockchain. That's why we call it the blockchain miracle. Because blockchain gives power back to the people. It gives power back to the people. You and me, we now have security. We can keep our money without trusting it with anybody. We can keep our money without worrying that the value tomorrow will go down. We can decide to push the value down or up. That's what the miracle of blockchain does to our finances. Please, if you are here and you are following me, go in the chat and type me a 1. All right? So we are saying decentralized finance is banking without banks. Banking without banks. Banking without banks. Here there are no middlemen. It's people to people, person to person. Your money moves from your token pocket, comes to me. There is no middleman in the middle there. No one is in the middle to facilitate the transaction. It is straightforward. Amazing, right? Borrow, rent, save, trade, you use smart contract. Now there is a new term introduced there. The smart contract. Altogether. And we have examples of different decentralized financial systems like the Uniswap, the Aave, the MakerDAO. We are going to look at how these operate. Now, if you don't understand blockchain has been there before cryptocurrency. Hey, blockchain existed before crypto. Crypto is younger than blockchain technology. It's just that the gentleman who built Bitcoin, he discovered that even money can be built on blockchain. There are hospitals that keep patients' information on blockchain technology, using blockchain technology. Blockchain allows you to keep information there in a safe way when you are sure that no one will hack it, when you are sure that the system is transparent, everything can be seen by everybody across the world. No one is going to do anything behind the door. Everything is open. Altogether, you are safe. It provides transparency. It is immutable. That's what blockchain gives us. And when Satoshi Nakamoto saw the power of blockchain, he said we can come up with a currency that is built on this system, on this technology of blockchain. And he built Bitcoin. And here we go. We have been here now 15 years of cryptocurrency. People have created several other cryptocurrencies ever since Bitcoin was born. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to be part of this miracle of blockchain. Now, we have just understood a new terminology called the smart contract. Now, let's quickly look at smart contract. What are smart contract? Now, smart contract are self-executing programs. All right? They are self-executing programs. Self-executing. It means they don't need someone to engineer them in the back office. They do themselves. In Uganda, and I think many African countries, so many years ago, when you needed a loan, you needed to contact the bank. Maybe you go to the branch and you talk to the bank manager, you fill up the forms and all that, they get your collateral, they come and visit you, so on and so forth, and you get the money. After some time, if they have approved your loan, you get the money. And after getting that money, you still had to keep in touch with the bank. The bank will come and check on you. You have to pay, and so on and so forth. Okay? But then, as technology has evolved, something happened. Okay? A new way of getting loans came. Mobile monies introduced a smart way to get loans. A smart way to get loans. Are you seeing that now? That now you no longer need to call anyone. You no longer need to visit the branch. Everything could be done right on your phone. All you needed was to press a few buttons. You see that now? My friends in Zoom, sorry for that. I have been pushed out by the network, but I think now you can hear me. Can you just give me a 1 if you're able to hear me? Give me a 1. Sorry. Please continue sharing the link for our friends that have been pushed out, who have left because of that. Yeah, let's have them back. If you can, share the link. All right, so we were talking about decentralized finance, and I think we have made progress on that. I want to make someone a co-host, so just in case what happened repeats itself, you are able to make me co-host again or host. Let me just make someone co-host here. Yes, Aliko John, please. I'm going to make you my co-host. Aliko John, I'm going to make you my co-host. So in case the network pushes me out, you give me back the host powers when I return back. Because that is what has taken our time. Okay, is that okay? Now let us continue. Let me just share my screen once again, and we proceed with our class. All right. So we were now discussing. We were talking about the smart contracts. Okay, smart contract, and I was giving you an example that so many years ago, when people in Uganda here, I'm talking about Uganda, so many years ago, when people wanted to get loans, they had to go through so many processes, okay? But today, mobile monies have changed the way loans are gotten today. You can literally get a loan by pressing a few buttons here and there. You tap, and the money is on your phone. You don't need to contact anyone. You don't need to visit the branch. You are going to get the money on your account without calling anyone. Okay, so that is a self-executing program. They put there the codes. They provide it with instructions, and they leave it. So as long as you meet the instructions, you meet the conditions, you are able to secure a loan. You are able to get what you want. That is a smart contract. So the moment you type star, you do what they tell you, you are getting into a contract. And you'll be able to get the benefit of what the contract says, and even the other person who created that contract will be able to get whatever the contract suggests they should get. That is self-executing. You don't need to contact a customer care. You don't need to go to the branch. Everything is self-executed. Now, that is what smart contracts are doing for us in the decentralized finance. The example I just gave you is a smart contract working in centralized system with the mobile monies. Now, imagine the same smart contract this time around in decentralized finance, built on blockchain, that someone will come up with their idea, go and construct it, put it in a contract, and he writes that contract on a blockchain and he leaves it. Remember, blockchain is borderless. It's borderless. So it means anyone across the entire world can benefit from this contract. They can enter into this contract. They can get what the contract suggests they should get if they meet the condition. So you don't need to contact anyone. You don't need to talk to anyone altogether. So remember, we have already understood that things that are built on blockchain are decentralized. So no one is going to be in the back office engineering it. So if a smart contract is built on a blockchain, it means whatever you are going to see or read when you are entering that contract, we expect it to remain the same. Because you cannot change the conditions of a blockchain technology is that what is written on a blockchain, any transaction recorded on a blockchain cannot be edited. It can't be edited. Number 2, it is transparent. Number 3, it is immutable. All together now. That is the power of blockchain. So when we say this is a smart contract, you know that it is a contract that you are getting in. Everybody can see it. It's open source. Number 2, it is self-executing. Number 3, it is immutable. Number 4, altogether, you don't expect it. There is no CEO inside. Now, I've given you already an example of smart contract in our real life. Okay, so these are self-executing programs. Now, after understanding this is going to bring us to what we call DAOs, because DAOs are built on blockchain using smart contract. What is a DAO? Ladies and gentlemen, what is a DAO? Because if you don't understand what a DAO is, you will not appreciate DAO projects. Now, we are saying that DAO, by definition, they are defined as decentralized autonomous organizations. This is now powerful, eh? Decentralized autonomous organization. Now, the word decentralized, we have already understood it from understanding when I was explaining DeFi. Number 2, we are now seeing another term, autonomous. Autonomous simply comes from the word automatic or automated. So if the organization is decentralized and autonomous, it means this organization is not owned by anyone. Whatever happens in this organization is not having a central authority. You see that now? It is decentralized. So people in that organization can control the value. If that organization has money, they can control the value of their money. They can keep, they have full control over the security of their money in a DAO project. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what brings us to DAO projects, decentralized autonomous organization. Autonomous simply means everything is run by smart contract, is self-executing. Here I write and say a blockchain-based organization that runs by members, not CEOs. It is run by members. You and me, we run the organization. We decide what happens in the organization. If it is a DAO project, it means we have control over whatever that goes on in that organization. And this is what brings us to the Oracle DAO. The Oracle DAO. So here the rules are written in smart contract. Members vote using tokens. Example, we have the Maker DAO, we have the Uniswap DAO, we have the Olympus DAO. You can go and do research on these DAO projects and you'll be able to understand the genesis of DAOs. You will be able to appreciate the power of DAO. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the power of decentralization. Now, just with the little I've shared with you, this gives you a basis to believe the power of this program of the Oracle DAO. Where is it? It's here. Those of you on my Zoom, it's here. You are able to appreciate Oracle. Oracle is not doing something new. They are not introducing something new. Okay? Decentralized finance is not new. Are you seeing that now? DAO project, Oracle is not the first one. They are already copying an existing project that has been there since 2021 and it's already proven successful, called the Olympus DAO. I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not advising you to put money anywhere. Okay, this is just for information purpose. You can go and do your own research. Okay, now I want to share with you something. Let me just get another tool here. Okay, all right, first of all, let's also talk about the wallets. Let's talk about the wallets. So wallets in cryptocurrency are like bank accounts. It's where we keep our crypto. But even in the wallets, we find that there are wallets that are centralized and decentralized wallets. Okay, examples of decentralized wallets that gives you full security over your money is we have wallets like a token pocket, the one that I recommend personally. And why do I recommend it? Because it is user friendly. Okay, but there are several other wallets like the Tone Keeper, okay, like the Trust wallet. These are all wallets that you can use to keep or to store your cryptocurrencies. They provide you full safety to your crypto. Okay, now these ones, when it comes to key points here, we are saying that they are these wallets, they help you to store your private key access. They give you access to your funds, so you are able to keep your 12-word phrases. If it is the cold wallet, you are able to keep your 12-word phrases or your seed phrases. Okay, they are commonly known as seed phrases. You keep them safe. You are the one who has control over it. If you lose them, anyone who has access to them, they are able to, to access your money. We have what we call the hot wallets. Now, let's look at exchanges. Exchanges, these are marketplaces where you can buy cryptocurrencies, but you can also trade your cryptocurrencies. You can sell your crypto. You can also choose. It's where you go to change your crypto into a normal fiat currency. Exchanges. Okay, so these are centralized. So you can go, it's where you change your Bitcoin into Uganda shilling in an exchange. Examples are Binance, are put together. Examples are Coinbase, examples are Bank, examples are Mexi. Those are all exchanges. So they also fall into categories. There are those that are centralized and there are the decentralized one. The decentralized, we have the Uniswap. Okay, these ones you can trade, but you can't change your currency, your crypto from crypto into the local fiat currency like Ugandan shilling. I hope now you understand the difference. All right, now let's conclude this one, and I share with you something else as we get to the end. Okay, if you are still following me and if you are getting value from this, could you just give me a favor and give me a 2 in the chat? Just give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. Okay, I want to share you something else. We don't have too much time left. I'm going to be very fast on this one. I'm gonna be fast on this one. All right. Now, I have a question for all of us here. And my question is simple. How many of us here, you are tired? All right. My question is simple. How many of us, you are tired of traditional ways of making money or investing your money? You are tired. You are tired of systems that offer slow and steady return. Are you ready to accelerate your earnings and make up for the lost time and enjoy earnings that requires less or very little time management? That is what decentralized finance is going to offer to you. That is what decentralized finance is going to offer to you. All right. All right. Now, what if I told you that you can get paid daily through crypto investing? A simple way, those of us especially who are here for the very first time, I want you to imagine earning not just once, but multiple streams of income every single day. And this is the sweet thing that the Oracle DAO is giving us. What is possible with DeFi? Cash flow, number one. Everyone knows that the fastest way to wealth is multiple income streams. You get paid daily through the power of DeFi investing and solve this problem altogether. Appreciation, owning property that grows in value is a core what? In a core tenet of building wealth. However, traditional assets like real estate and businesses have high barriers of entry. With digital property, you can not only have the cash flow productivity, but the assets themselves go up in value over a period of time. Like people who bought Bitcoin in 2010. It was a digital asset that many people did not believe, but when they understood the power of blockchain and the future of money, they knew what they were dealing with. So you have to understand, here we talk about profit taking. Those of you who have been in crypto for a long time, this has been the biggest challenge that many people get worried. They get too excited when they see the asset has appreciated in value and they want to sell, or they feel like when the asset go up in value, it will continue going up, and they fail to sell, they fail to take profit, and they end up, staying in that asset for a long time instead of so we are going to be able to look at all these things in this short slide that I wanted to close my session with. Okay, for those of you who are on Zoom, excuse me, okay. So passive income, you don't need to be on the screen all the time. What Oracle DAO is giving us is the power to make money in crypto, even without having too much skills about trading. You don't need to stay on the screen 24/7. That you are reading charts, you are reading candles. You don't need to stay on the screen all those time. Because in staking, this is what we avoid. We are able to make money stress-free. You get paid daily. You shouldn't require you to be glued on the computer 24/7 without your physical labor. Why not have smart contract do all the work for you? All right. Guys, I hope my screen is visible. All right, so why not have the smart contract do the job for you? Okay, so for my friends who have been in crypto for some good time, you realize that we are used to making money by number one, buying our crypto and sell it. You buy low and sell high, which we call trading, or short or long the market in the futures market. Okay, that's what we are used to. Some we know how to buy and hold for a long time. When the price go up, we have to start praying that the price go up. If it goes up, then we're able to make money. But what if I told you that there is a new way, a system that gives you an opportunity to basically buy your crypto, put it on a blockchain using smart contract, and that cryptocurrency of yours could increase in number. The quantity of your crypto will increase in numbers, which eventually will give you even more rewards.
And that's what we talk about when we bring crypto staking. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you that Oracle DAO is not the first DAO project that is existing in crypto. There was a crypto project that is still existing today called the Olympus DAO. And these guys, they wanted to build a decentralized currency, a decentralized cryptocurrency that could hold the value over a period of time. Now, when you go and trace many of cryptocurrencies in the market, one thing you are going to realize that majority of them, I'm not talking about meme coins, majority of those cryptocurrencies are a solution to a problem that is in the digital space, a solution to a problem that perhaps a previous project had failed to solve. An example, we have seen cryptocurrencies that have been built after Bitcoin trying to solve what Bitcoin couldn't solve. The Ethereum, the likes of Cardano, and so on and so forth. Now, this Olympus DAO crypto or project came to provide some solution to problems that cryptocurrencies could not solve. Number one, or that they were facing. One of the most common challenge that cryptocurrencies have today is the volatility, high volatility. The fact that their value are not stable, including the one for Bitcoin. And this is caused because they are not backed by anything but demand and supply. So once the demand is high, they go up. Once the demand is low, they go down. So anything, any news, any bad news can cause the market to crash. Good news can cause the market to go up. So there is no assurance that the value of the coin or the asset will remain stable. Okay, anytime things can change. And that's why we say if you are trading, you cannot be sure to win a trade, because between the time of entry to the time of exit, anything can happen that will change things. If you expected the market to go up, it can go down and you can get liquidated. Or you can stay in that trade longer than you expected because of that. It's basically backed by demand and supply. Now, these guys of Olympus DAO, they wanted to solve that problem, to create a decentralized currency owned by nobody. Number two, that could hold value over an extended period of time. Not a stable coin, because stable coins are different, but a stable value. Stable coins are pegged to a fiat currency. Now, for them, what did they do? How were they planning to achieve this stable value of their currency? Number one, they said we are going to make our asset, our crypto, to be backed up by another cryptocurrency. So this time around, they decided to use a stable cryptocurrency backing up their coin. Okay, we see that the stable coins in the space are backed up by fiat currencies. Now, the stable coin itself is going to back up this new cryptocurrency. So the guys created their coin called the OHM token, and they wanted to back it up with a stable coin like a DAI. So a DAI is a stable coin just like USDT or USDC. Okay, so it could have a backup. The same way we saw that many of our fiat currencies back in the days, they were being backed up by gold before they started getting backed up by governments. Altogether, today they are backed up by institutions like your government, like our government. So US dollar is backed up by United States government. Altogether. Now, the goal, these guys, the other thing, they created three mechanisms, three systems or three channels on how they could stabilize the value of this currency. Okay, this is what brings in the decentralized nature of it. They threw the currency to people that this is not a currency we own. We don't have central authority to it. We give it to you. Everyone in the public, we are the one to choose. You choose the price. You choose the value of this currency. And this is exactly what Oracle DAO is doing with the ONF DAO token. Number one, we back it up with USDT. So the USDT we provide to the Oracle Foundation or to the Oracle project, it goes into a treasury chest, which eventually works as a backup. So they created 3 mechanisms, the Olympus DAO guys. Mechanism number one was staking. So in staking, the public or the participants like you and me, we go to the exchange where this coin is being traded. People buy and sell it. So we go and buy the token from the exchange, and then we come and lock that token in their protocol, in the ecosystem, reducing the circulating supply of their coin. So we are helping them to reduce the circulating supply. Remember demand and supply law. Once the supply go down, the value go up. So if we reduce the circulating supply, what is going to happen? We are going to see the value of the token rise. All right? We shall see the value of the token go up. So every time someone go to the exchanger and they buy the token, then remove it from the exchanger, come and lock it in the ecosystem, they are helping the project to reduce the saturating supply. Now what the project does for you is they reward you with more token during that period you have locked your own token. So you can lock your token for 1 month, you can lock your token for 3 months, for 6 months, for 12 months. So during that time you have locked the token, you have reduced the volume, and they give you more tokens. They reward you with new tokens, with more tokens on the market. I mean, as rewards, which you can withdraw anytime. You can choose to withdraw those tokens that you have received as rewards and sell them. That's mechanism number one. Mechanism number two on how they would achieve their stability, the stable value of their token, is through bonding. So bonds is where now participants provide the stable coin. So you go in the ecosystem and you provide USDT as a stable coin. Then they give you their token in return. So instead of buying the token from the exchanger, you give them USDT and they give it to you. They give you the token from the ecosystem. The advantage with that one is that they are going to give you the token at a discount price if you find that the price, the condition is, if the price on the market is bullish, if the price on the market is high, the bonds are going to be made cheaper to attract people to come and buy from the ecosystem. But if the price on the market, on the exchanger is low, okay, you find that these bonds are expensive. So if the coin is trading at $100, let's say on the exchanger, and that price is really low, you find that inside the ecosystem they will sell it at 110. But if it happens that the price is high on the exchanger, when you come and check on the bonds in the ecosystem, they are going to be cheaper, trying to attract you to provide the USDT that would back up the coin in case it comes down. I hope that is making sense. So they give you the coin at a discounted price. Depending on the period, the discount depends on the period you are going to lock your coin. If you are locking it for a shorter period, you get a smaller discount. If you lock it for a longer period, you get a bigger discount. And then we have the treasury. So in simple terms, by matter of keeping your tokens or locking them for a period of time, your tokens are increasing in number. Okay, now this is going to take me in the system of Oracle. We do a simple practical and we close this morning call. We are going to do a simple practical just to show you what I'm talking about, and then we are going to close our morning call. Is that okay? Let me just get into the Oracle system. I want to show you this practically You basically go on the ecosystem on your exchanger. The coin of ONF DAO on LBank, it's listed on Jucoin. Okay, you can go there, buy it, come and lock it in the system. So I want to just share and you see something here interesting. Let us just look at what happens. What happens? So your and I'm going to give you a very good strategy here for those of very good strategy here. Just look here. Just look here. I'm trying to share my phone screen. Okay, now I think you can see my screen clearly. I think you can see my screen already listed. Okay, you can use whichever that is working in your region and you are conversant with, that you are comfortable with. You can use LBank, you can use by economy, you can use Jucoin. The other one, home, is it Homecoin? I don't have it. I don't have it. I think these ones, they work perfect for me. So at the moment, when you open Jucoin, I mean LBank, what do you see? The coin is trading at this price. The coin is trading. So someone can choose to buy and sell this coin, to trade it. Okay, like many people are doing inside here. I have never traded it. I just bring it to sell it here. But you can go and sell, you can do trading, you buy low and sell high, no problem. You know, buy low, sell high, buy low, do the what? Buy low, sell high. I think at the moment it is only listed on the spot market. It's not on the futures. All right, so let's check it on another exchanger. Let's check it on Jucoin. Let's check it on Jucoin. So we have seen that on LBank, it is trading at how much? It's trading at 20.9. So on Jucoin, we see that the coin is trading at 20.2. Okay, 20.2. So whichever exchange you choose to buy the coin from, you now come, open your token pocket. Okay, any amount you buy, you come and open your token pocket. So this is my token pocket. And inside the token pocket is where you get to access, because this is a decentralized wallet. Token pocket is decentralized. Okay, decentralized. Sorry. It's a decentralized wallet. Now, In this token pocket is where now you can access decentralized applications. And Oracle DAO is a decentralized application. Okay, so with the assistance of the person who invited you, if you are here for the first time, they will give you the link that gives you access to the decentralized wallet. Oracle's app, Oracle's link inside the token pocket. I think you can see it here inside Oracle. They are saying enter URL, which is a link, or to visit the decentralized app. Give me a 1 if you see that. Give me a 1 if you can see that. Enter URL to visit the decentralized app. So enter the link that gives you access to the decentralized application of Oracle. And that link is from the person who has invited you here. Okay. Those of you watching from YouTube, you can access the link in the chat room there where you are, or you can just type I want a link. We'll be able to send you the link, those who are on the YouTube. Okay, now once you get into this system, now for me, I already have accessed the decentralized application for Oracle. So I have it here. I'll just tap on it. I'll just tap on it, and it will take me straight into the application. This is how it looks like. And inside here, Oracle shows me, hey guys, there is a discount. Those of you who want to buy, go and buy now. My goodness, look at that. There's a discount. There's a discount. There's a discount. The price has discounted. Wow. There's a discount. So I'm going to buy. Let me buy some. Let me buy some. So basically buying because I have some USDT. I have some USDT, so I'm going to make a purchase right as you see. I have some USDT and the coin has made a discount. Some of you get you freak out when the price go down instead of getting excited. When the price go down, it is time to buy. Because if you want to buy when price has gone up, then you don't understand business. I don't buy when prices are up. I buy when prices are low. So the price has made a discount. Okay, and I have my USDT. So all you need is to move USDT to your preferred exchanger. So I have some USDT here. You can see I have 96 USDT, and I've seen the price has made a discount. So I will just come down here on trade. What am I doing? I'm trading my USDT with ONF. So see, the price has made a discount. Okay, so I'm going to tap on buy, tap on market order. I want to buy on the same market price. I buy all of it. I'll buy for all of it. The price has made a discount, guys. See that now? It is going back. It's going back. I've already bought. I'll see my network. See what my network is doing. See what my network is doing. So once you understand these things, you realize you don't need to contact anyone. You don't need to contact anyone. As long as you move your USDT on the exchanger where you want to buy the tokens from. So for me, I have already bought. I've already bought. I've already bought my tokens. I got a number of them. So I always make sure I have some USDT on the exchanger so that the moment the token makes a discount, I don't waste time again moving the money from Ugandan shilling to USDT. I have some USDT available. You saw that I had some that I had bought already. Yesterday it made a discount and I bought some. Now it has made another discount and it didn't take long. It didn't take long up. Look, it has gone, it's going back again. Now, the price is at 20.5 now. There are people who are going to wait when the price is at 25. That's when they want to buy. The more token is I lock, the more money I'm going to make. The more I'm going to earn. You can have $1,000 and you are getting how many tokens from 1,000? According to current price, let me show you something. If I have $1,000 today and I'm buying at the current price divided by 20.5, I will get 48 tokens. Right now, I'll get 28 tokens. Now, let me go and lock 28 tokens inside the system. Okay, let's come in the system. The price has gone back to 20.5. So I come in the calculator here and lock 20. I come and lock these tokens 48 tokens. I want to lock 48.7 tokens. Guys, look here. If I lock 48.7 tokens, which I bought at $20.5, after 1 month, I shall have 60.8 tokens. Meaning my 48.7 tokens have given me profits of close to 15 tokens. But let's go and say, you said, I am waiting when the price go up, that's when I will buy. Then you come in and buy at a price of $30 or at 50. Very good. You are excited. Same capital you have used, the same capital I have used. I used 1,000 to buy when price was low. You have used 1,000 to buy when price has gone up. Out of $1,000, you shall get only 20 tokens. Give me a 2 if you are trying to get what I'm saying. Sophie says I should repeat the buying process slowly. Yeah, I was fast because I needed to catch the price. I didn't want to miss out on that. So I'll repeat it. How many of us are getting what I'm saying? Type me a 2 if you are getting what I'm saying. $1,000, if you buy now at 20.5, which I consider all-time low price, it's a discounted price. If you come with the same $1,000 and you buy when price is at $50, we shall get different quantities. You are going to get 20 coins, I will get 48 coins. The game we are in is not about the price of the coin. The game we are in is the quantity of the coin. The quantity you lock determines the quantity you receive. The quantity you lock determines the quantity you receive. And the quantity you receive determines the profit you make. The quantity you lock determines the quantity you receive. The quantity you receive determines the profit you make. If I lock very few tokens, I will receive very few tokens. And if I receive very few tokens, the profit will be little. And the vice versa is true. Are we together now? So I am always looking out for ways I could lock more tokens. Because the more tokens I lock, the more profit that I'm going to receive in terms of reward. I can use the same capital you are using, but I will get more tokens. Because for me, when the price was down, I was aggressive. For you, you were conservative because you were scared. when the price was down. That's the difference between you and me. So with $1,000, you get 20 tokens. You go and lock these 20 tokens. So for me, I have used 1,000 to get 48 tokens. 28 tokens is more than you. But for you, with your 1,000, you got 20 tokens, you lock them for 1 month, they will give you 4 tokens, 4.9 token in profit. Who is better? Same capital, but different quantity. Same capital, but different quantity. What is the difference maker? We were both the timing of purchase. So when you see the price going down, it's time to buy. Now, guys, I want you to make a decision. What if I told you, locking, what if you got, those of you who want passive income, you want to make this you want to add it on your daily income, on top of your salary, on top of your other businesses. You can add Oracle staking as a source of income. If you can get, let's say, 1,000 tokens, that's quite a lot. How much could that cost you? Let's multiply by current price, 20 times 5. That's $20,000. But that's quite a lot. Let's use something reasonable. Let's use 500. What if you lock 500 tokens? Multiply it by 20.5. That could cost you only $10,000. I've seen people who have staked this. I've seen people who have done this. Okay? So if you get your, right now, you lock 500 tokens, come and lock them here. That is your capital, 500 tokens. Forget about the price. Forget about the $10,000 at this time. I want you to focus on what I'm about to show you. Forget about the 10,000. Focus on the quantity you received, which will determine the quantity you are going to get rewarded. Okay? Now, 500 tokens, remember, every single day, you are getting between 0.4 to 2% of this. 0.4 to 2% every day. Now, let's say in a month, these tokens have given birth to new tokens. Interesting. Guys, look here. 500 tokens are going to grow to 624 tokens in a space of 1 month. $624 tokens. Now, do you know what I would do? What you do is simple. Bring 500 tokens, 624 tokens, 624 tokens, which is total. Subtract your capital, 500. You have earned 124 tokens in profit that month. Divide this, multiply this by, if you are selling on current price, 20.5. It means you have made profit of $2,542. But even if price went down to $10, guys, you have made $240 in profit that month. You can remove the 124 tokens, sell them, and you are able to take care of your bills. Keep the 500 tokens in the system. They will do the same thing next month. How many of us are getting what I'm saying? So you've created a residual passive income stream. Coach, can I do that with 100 tokens? Yes. Yes. Put your 100 tokens, lock them. They could cost you only $2,000 right now. Only 2,000. Come and lock your 100 tokens. Lock them for 1 month. They'll give you profit of 24 tokens, 0.9. go and sell the 24.9 current price, you make profit of $510. Is it bad? If you are in Uganda, times current price, you've made 1.7 million. Cool cash. Cool cash. Good money. I think it's good money, guys. I think it's good money. So with that said, Sophie who asked me to repeat the process of buying. All you need to do, Sophie, is to bring your USDT, your stable currency, into exchange. Guys, look at that. The price has discounted again. The price has discounted again. Unfortunately, I already removed the USDT. So if you have money, buy. So all you need is to have your USDT on the exchanger, your preferred exchanger, Jucoin, Jucoin, L-Bank, by Economy. And once you do that, you come on trade. All exchanges have this. There is this part called trade. Okay. So on L-Bank, it is here in the middle, trade. Okay. On by Economy, let's see on by Economy, it is here, it's trade. So all you need to do is bring your talk, as long as your USDT is on the exchanger, come, and then make sure, let me use the Jucoin here. Make sure that this green thing here is on buy. Okay, so you tap on buy there, and then you change. Here, usually you will find by default market limit. Is it market limit? Limit order. So you change this from limit order to market order if you want the order to be executed immediately. Market order. So you are buying at the market price. So it has gone back again to $21. Yep. Okay, so once you do that, you can now feed here where it says total USDT. Which amount of USDT do you want to change or to buy, to use to buy the ONF? Okay.
Hello, Collins. Are you able to hear me? Hello. I think we can end the meeting here. We thank God Ashraf has been really doing well, although the network hasn't been in our favor today. Been late of some technical errors or breaches, but he has done well. Hope tomorrow will be a better day and then we shall catch up from here. Kudos, guys. Good day.